Some of you might think I don't use my dehydrator. I actually use my dehydrator quite a bit. These are dehydrated Goumi berries. When the Goumi berry season started, I decided I was going to try, you remember my video last time where I had picked them and then juiced them and then freeze dried them. Well, I wanted to dehydrate them, but it was really a pain in the butt to remove the seed. So I dehydrated some of them with the seed. I just put the berry on. And it is impossible to remove the seed from them. I'm not going to eat these because I actually was so disappointed in the whole process that, yeah, they're slightly molding. Like I left them in the food dehydrator because I just was disgusted with it. I didn't want to deal with them. So I'm picking them up. I'm going to clean and sterilize these things because I just left them in there a couple days too long. Okay, let's just be honest. A couple weeks too long. You know that thing where you're just doing something and you just don't want to look at it? This is it. This is it. But I do have another tray where I did remove the seeds, and those look very promising. We'll get to that in a bit. And this is what they look like when you remove the seed from them. And removing the seed from them, this right here, tray, took 3 hours to do. The seed is like a gelatin. It's got this gelatin stuff around it. And you have to crush it. And, oh, that one has the seed. That one's not good. You have to crush it and then push it and then remove the seed. You can tell, right? Okay, so there you go. I am going to remove these and stick these. Actually, I'm going to stick them back in the dehydrator because they've been sitting out and we're like at 100% humidity right now. So these are going to go back in the dehydrator for an hour or two, and then I will put them in a mason jar, save them, and when I make a trail mix, I'll throw them in the trail mix. You guys have a great day out there. And the rest of the berries, because the 2 trees were covered with them, went to the chickens. I have no clue where they went. None. Now you know what I know. Okay, it's time to take them out now. I haven't even tasted these. We're gonna put them in the jar. You know, for how much time they took, if these things weren't very beneficial for certain issues, like if they weren't really healthy, I wouldn't bother. So now I'm gonna sit here and pick these off the tray, put them in this, and you know, I think I'm gonna go back to not harvesting Goumi berries. I don't know. Have you guys tried Goumi berries? They're actually very pleasant. Like it's sitting in my, it's actually not that bad. I could use them in trail mix. I mean, I would like them in trail mix, but it takes way too much time trying to get them off the sheet and trying to get the seed out of them. And yeah, you have to do a lot of work for this. So I'm gonna sit here and keep doing this. You guys have a great day out there. Now you know what I know. Don't do this at home. Okay, with everything that I harvest, there's always a way that I do my preferred methods. Now that I have had 2 years of working with this, or 3 years really, I think I have figured out the preferred method for Goumi berries. I'm gonna harvest them when I can. Harvest them. They're the first things that we harvest, and then I will put them through the food strainer, which will remove the seeds from them, and then I will lay them out on my silicone mats for my dehydrator, and I will dehydrate them into a fruit leather, and then I will stick it in my food processor and chop it up into little bits, and then add it to like my kindness bars, my granolas, my trail mixes, and things like that. That way I'm getting the berries without the added sugar, because people make jam with them, but I don't want all that sugar. And I don't have the seeds, and I don't have to fight with the seeds. So we're not gonna have a little berry, we're gonna have a fruit leather, because really that's the only way you're going to be able to get this dehydrated. And I can freeze dry it, but I don't like the consistency of it when it comes out of the freeze dryer. It's very powdery. I could make fruit powders with it, but how are you gonna eat it? Like, how do you eat it? Could make smoothies and stuff, but I don't eat smoothies. I don't drink smoothies. So for me, my preferred method, I'm probably gonna go with the putting it through the fruit strainer, removing the seeds, laying it on the trays, and make it into a fruit leather in the dehydrator. In the dehydrator. There you go. Now you know what I know. Talk to you guys later. Okay, let's be honest. I could just open up area 1 and let the chickens have at it when it's ready to harvest. I mean, that would make it really easy.